what happened. Round 18 of the FIM Motocross World Championship, the MXGP of Turkiye in Afyon. MX2 Race 1 burst into life. Ferruccio Zenchi with his first foxhole shot in MX2, the first of the season for him as well, but it was Langenfelder who led going into turn 2. To his outside was Lucas Kuhnen. Mikkel Harp was there in third, Everts there behind him, and then you had the number 8 of McClellan, but then tipping out almost immediately, Harp, and he took with him Zenchi, McClellan, and the championship leader, Kai de Wolf. Top of your screen, Everts tipping out of third place on lap 3. He would re-emerge in 6th position. Meanwhile, the battle then was on for third. Thibaut Beneston got caught out there. His teammate, Carlos Racheless, found his way through on lap 4. And from out of nowhere, after a poor start, Quentin Prunier on the F&H racing machine. He charged his way from out of the top 10 into third. He stayed there for a couple of laps, but all eyes on the battle here. Simon Langenfelder, he found his way past Lucas Kuhnen on lap 7. Thibaut Beneston fell down to 15th and eventually come back to 11th place. Liam Everts got his way back past Prunier as well as he moved back into third just at the halfway stage. Prunier then fell from 4th. He then stayed in 7th for a couple of laps before ending up on his ear again, coming home in 10th. Mikkel Harp found his way into 6th before the flag with that move on Racheless. And then a lap and a half to go. The 96 of Kuhnen, at the second time of asking on the same part of the racetrack, did find his way past Simon Langenfelder. And it was Kuhnen on the Nastana Svana who went on to win for the 13th time in race 1. Simon Langenfelder was 2nd, Liam Everts 3rd, de Wolf 4th, Adamo 5th. And then it was Harp, McClellan and Elzinger. And rounding out the top 10, we had Racheless and Prunier. MX2 Race 2, this time it was Lucas Kuhnen over on the right-hand side who got over the foxhole shot line before everybody else, his second black plate of the season. Quentin Prunier all the way around the outside there, look, on the 319. Came out around about sort of 7th, 8th, 9th or 10th after everybody bunched up. Langenfelder emerged in 2nd, but it was de Wolf who was there. Lucas Kuhnen got straight back after his teammate. And Quentin Prunier here looking around about 6th place alongside Everts, going after Langenfelder and Harp, and before the lap was done, he'd split the two Nastana Svanas and moved into 2nd place. He stayed there for half a dozen laps before Lucas Kuhnen went through on lap 6 into 2nd position. He then had eyes for his teammate. Was he able to chase him down, though? That was the question. Hart was there in 4th place, but at the end of the straight here, at the end of lap 6, start of lap 7, Hart was through into 3rd. Prunier now down to 4th, under attack from Everts. Everts found his way through into 4th. Here, there might have been a little bit of argy-bargy. We soon found out if there was or not, because the next turn, Prunier lunged at Everts. He came off worse, a perfect dismount, but he was down to 13th place. That move just costing him. Meanwhile, Langenfelder and Everts, they battled over 4th place. The German went through, that's where he would finish ahead of Everts. And on the final lap, Lucas Kuhnen closed in on Kai de Wolf. He went on to cross the line to win his 14th race of his season, his 20th career race victory. His teammate de Wolf was 2nd, Harp 3rd, Langenfelder and Everts rounded out the top 5. And the podium and the 7th win of the season for Lucas Kuhnen, with a double race win, edging out his teammate de Wolf, who had a 4-2, Langenfelder 2-4, those two sharing the points. What started out as a 61-point advantage for de Wolf is now down to 44, Langenfelder 55, adrift of 2nd place, Kuhnen in 3rd place. But this weekend was all about Lucas Kuhnen, your overall winner, but with 2 rounds to go, it's still Kai de Wolf who continues to lead the championship in MX2.
Yeah, of course, it was a good bounce back from Switzerland, where I struggled a lot and had some mistakes. But now, yeah, first moto almost did the same as second moto. Only second moto was a little bit later, but first moto, yeah, I wanted to follow the lines of Simon to see, and I learned about it. And second moto, yeah, I was behind Kai. Track is already tough to pass, so I made a move. Let's say, send it, and yeah.
There was drama immediately at the gate in MXGP Race 1. Fevre got sandwiched between Fernandez and Hurlings. Look at Hurlings here, and look at the ground he makes up. He gets up the inside there of Prado. By the time he reaches turn 2, he's already in around about 6th place. It was Jeremy Seewer who crossed the foxhole shot line ahead of everybody else for his 5th time this season. The two Hondas of Fernandez and Geiser are right there. But start of the second lap, Hurlings goes down. He burns his arm on the exhaust pipe, his right arm. Look as he gets himself up. The skin missing, the shirt missing there. That was a tough fall for Hurlings. He eventually fought his way back to 10th by the time the checkered flag fell. Geiser did well to stay up on 2 wheels as he got passed for 2nd by Renault, and then 3rd place. Jorge Prado moved past the Slovenian for that 3rd position. Andrea Bonacorsi was in good mood as well. He moved into 5th as he found his way past Fernandez. Renault stumbled in 2nd, got himself going before Prado was able to capitalise. Remember, the championship was down to 19 points at this stage of the game between Prado and Geiser. Geiser caught number 1 Prado, slipped a gear there. Fernandez fell down to 9th from 6th on the final lap. But it was Jeremy Seewer who went on to win race 1 for the first time this year, the 5th different race winner, his 19th career race win. Renault 2nd, Prado 3rd, Geiser 4th. And the lead down to 17 points. Bonacorsi 5th, Koldenhoff 6th, Vevra 7th, Ferrato 8th, Fernandez 9th, Hurlings coming home in 10th place. MXGP Race 2 on his 145th Grand Prix appearance. Number 1, Jorge Prado, hit the foxhole shot line for the 145th time, his 15th this season. Geiser almost edged him out going into turn 2 though. Vevra was there, so too Hurlings. Hurlings pushed back to 4th ever so slightly, but a couple of corners later the bullet jumped long, found his way into 3rd, and we thought we would have a bit of a showdown. It was not to come. Hurlings got dropped by a couple of seconds and was always playing catch-up after that. Instead, we were fantasizing over this battle here between Prado and Geiser. If it stayed like this, the gap would be 14. It would be different if Geiser would find his way through. Seewer, your winner from race 1, was outside of the top 10 on the opening lap, but this pass on Ferrato secured him his 3rd step of the podium. Glenn Koldenhoff, who'd already had a tough weekend with a fall in the free practice session, battled on. This move on the 132 of Bonacorsi got him into 5th, which is where he would stay. A lap or so later, Seewer also found his way past the Italian to move into 6th. Ferrato made the same move about 4 laps from home to come home 7th. Bonacorsi crossed the line in 8th. But it was a win for Jorge Prado in race 2. Geiser 2nd, Hurlings 3rd, Vevra, Koldenhoff and Seewer. Seewer in 6th. Prado winning the MXGP of Turkiye with a 3rd and a 1st for his 47th career victory. Geiser 2nd overall with a 4-2. Seewer his 58th career podium with a 1st and a 6th. Geiser, who was 18 points in the lead at the start of the weekend, 19 after the Ram qualifying race, now heads to China with a 14-point buffer over Prado. Hurlings 39 points further back, 53 off the lead. It was one of those weekends for the bullet. But Jorge Prado victorious here in Turkey. 2 rounds to go, but it's Tim Geiser who continues to lead.
Yeah, it was a perfect second moto. Even though I made a little mistake, I could, let's say, regain the position, and super happy. We gained points, and that's a goal right now. On to the next last 2 rounds of the season, last push, and we'll see how it ends.